Life happens. An emergency can pop up at any time, disrupting important deadlines. So what can you do if a client urgently needs a notarization but can't appear in person? Many states allow what's called a proof of execution by subscribing witness. While rare, these requests are likely to come up with real estate transactions and corporate documents. The procedure is simple. A client signs their document in front of a subscribing witness, and then the subscribing witness, not the client, gets the document notarized. The notary administers an oath or affirmation to the subscribing witness in which they swear that they watched the client sign the document. The witness signs the proof of execution by subscribing witness. Then the notary completes the notarization using the wording required by your state. While you must be careful when performing any notarization, you should take extra care if you're asked to complete a proof of execution. Here's why. The potential for fraud exists when a document signer cannot be positively identified. That's why states like Washington and Georgia do not allow proofs of execution. And it's for this reason that there are many restrictions where proofs are allowed. Now, if your state does allow proofs of execution, be aware that the devil's in the details. Some states, for example, only allow proofs for certain real estate documents. In others, real estate documents are absolutely not allowed. That's not so bad, right? Let's take a look at a few more details. In Pennsylvania, only licensed attorneys can serve as subscribing witnesses. In Tennessee and Virginia, 2 subscribing witnesses are required. In Texas, you must use a credible witness to identify the subscribing witness unless you personally know them. Still with me? Let's keep going. In California, proofs are prohibited for most, but not all documents affecting real property. Plus, you cannot perform a proof of execution for documents that require a thumbprint in the notary journal. And then there's Florida, where proofs of execution are technically allowed. Sort of. No, really, proofs are mentioned in the state real estate law, and that's all. There's no information about how to do them. Speaking of which, here's one more thing to know. Your state rules for proofs of execution might be in notary statutes, real estate statutes, in an obscure part of the state law, or any combination of the above. Luckily, requests for proofs of execution are rare. Most notaries will never perform one in their careers. If you get a request, a good rule of thumb is to check whether your state allows proofs and what's required before you accept. But if you're still not comfortable performing one, it's okay to turn it down. I hope you found this overview about proofs of execution helpful. As always, if you have a specific notary question, please call the NNA hotline.